Hello, I'm going to give you very important information about one of the negative sides of workplace culture. This will be useful for those people who, after passing from their institutes, directly join companies. Freshers. You people will blindly trust your new colleagues after hearing their sweet words, watching their gentleman type body language and finely ironed clothes. But remember, they may be dangerous, cunning, poisonous, betraying people you will ever see in your life because they may destroy you forever. They may make you scapegoat in workplaces. What exactly is this concept? Is this thing? Let's see. In workplaces, backbiting happens. Backbiting means malicious talk about someone who is not present. In Hindi, chugli karna. When you are not in office, when you are not in meetings, because of any genuine reason, those jealous people, jealous colleagues will always say negative things about you. They try to destroy your reputation among your boss, other colleagues, vendors, customers, cleaning staff, canteen staff, and even the dog too. Why do they do? And who does this to you? Your colleagues. They do because you are direct competition to them in getting promotions, pay hikes, transfers. If you perform better than your colleagues and you are achieving better results than them and you are smarter, you will obviously get promotions, pay hikes, transfers. That's why they are afraid of you. Colleagues in this context mean those who are directly working with you in the same department under the same boss, competing with you for this promotion, pay hike, transfer. If they are of different departments, why do they do? The chance of doing this to you is very less. For example, you are in engineering department, some other colleague is in, for example, finance department. They will not interfere you with your affairs because the line of promotions of finance and engineering are very different. They don't care about whether you perform or not. But there is one more colleague like you, some engineering trainee joined with you. He may does this to you. He may be or she may be dangerous. So what do they do? They always try to ruin your image, your boss. They complained about you to him. Like you don't come on time, you don't have any knowledge about work, you can't handle customers, subordinates, vendors, you are lazy, you don't want to work, or you got the job because of luck or any other recommendation. And those people will always spread gossips about your life. For example, your wife eloped with some other one, your girlfriend ditched you, or your husband is keeping another lady, or you may be having some chronic disease, or you are a cheater, something like this. They always spread these kind of things. They spread not only with the boss, but all the stakeholders, customers, vendors, canteen staff, cleaning staff. Their ultimate aim is to destroy your reputation so that you will not be competitor to them in promotions, pay hikes, transfers. You might have heard, you might have heard. Idle mind is the devil's workshop. This is the same case with them. Sky is the limit for their cunning mind. They will use all the opportunities to destroy you. They never leave anything. Their sole aim is to destroy you. They will sleep thinking about you. They wake up thinking to destroy you. They always, you will be point of discussion in their tea parties, lunch parties. They always misinterpret your words, actions, and both of you are working in same project. And if it succeeds, they will take credit for themselves. They do not get your name involved. They do not say, my colleague did this work. They do not say. But if you face any failure, they throw all the failure on you. Like, he did this thing. He did not do in a proper manner. He didn't have the knowledge. Or they will not give you proper circulars, guidelines, any other mails, whatever that is necessary to perform work. They will create obstructions, hindrances. They misplace your files, papers. Remember this thing. This is a very dangerous thing in workplaces. For example, you got a summon from statutory department. You need you need to file some income tax papers, some GST tax papers, or any other important file. You put on your table and you go out for some walk for 5 minutes. What do? They take the file and they put it somewhere you cannot find. You will search in all the cabinets, all the drawers like a madman. You will become ultimately mad. They don't give you any passwords. They say, I don't have it, even though your boss direct him to give. They try to get you transferred to your worst possible location or alert you to very risky department. They try to obstruct your promotion or pay hike. Remember this thing, people join workplaces to earn money so that they can live life with their families. They join workplaces to get promotions so that they can earn more money. See, the thing is, satisfaction and those things are later, but ulterior motive of joining any company is money. They do not join companies to entertain anyone. If they want to entertain, they will join circus company or they become comedians, stand-up comedians. They do not do like that. So they utilize all the opportunities to maximize the benefit of salary, money. And if you don't belong to upper ranks of the society, if you belong to any race, caste, color, gender, ethnicity, is not superior according to your society, and you will be crushed. Remember this. You will have worst days in your life ahead. So I took one piece of, what do you say, some comic lines about workplace culture. Those who can understand Hindi, they can understand this. This is a typical work culture, typical mindset of those people who always destroy you. You can read this thing, but I am going to seventh point, which is very, what do you say, similar to what I am telling you. जो काम करे उसे अंगुली करो और जो काम ना करे उसके चुगली करो. This is kind of mentality they have. So final advice, when you join, you have to join a company, you have to work, you have to earn. Unless you are a businessman, you have to be with people. So you have to be professional. You have to only think of work in workplaces. But do not be too serious. But you can share superficial things like, where you are going to do vacation in the coming summer, or the education plans of your child, or your idea of buying a new car, new house. But do not disclose information about how did you get this money, where did you get this, and these kind of things. Once in a while, distribute some sweets, snacks, take them out for lunch. Do not share personal life secrets like your marriage, failing marriage, and eloped daughter, or chronic disease, whatever it is, if it is not required for the third person not to hear. If you want to speak hard, talk to your college or school friends. If no one is available, talk to a psychologist. If no one is available, then also you can write on your Facebook wall and set privacy settings that only you can see it, or delete the post. Write on a white paper and throw it away, burn the paper. Remember, never trust anyone blindly in workplace. They may be very good to you on one day, but if the situation turns against you, they will become your enemies. I will give you one example. One of my colleague, he manipulated his TA traveling allowance bills using some kind of trick, some kind of Photoshop. This was he revealed this to his another colleague. Then some kind of problem happened between them. The colleague shared this information to concerned vigilance department, and this friend is now dealing with those vigilance department, and he may face punishment. And in the workplace, if you get some bad feeling, some gut feeling about someone that they may be dangerous to you, inquire about them. If you get feedback that they are not correct, stay safe, stay away from them. Finally, I'm not saying all the colleagues are not bad, all are not negative people, they all are not enemies, but you have to be aware of the system so that you will not be victim to the system. I'm not trying to terrify you. You have to understand who is your enemy, who is your friend, and what they can do to you. Do not be afraid. And if you know people, if you can understand their ulterior motives, you can handle them very well. Finally, there are many people who found best friends forever, life partners like wives, husbands, business partners, in colleagues. So workplace is mixture of all kinds of these people. There will be no problem with neutral people or good people, but there will be problem with bad people. So you have to be aware of those bad people, and you have to manage them. You have to work, you have to behave in such a manner that you will not be victim to their tactics. Anyways, happy journey, happy working life, enjoy your life. Thank you for attending my presentation. Thank you.